women will say too much too soon to men they want just to reject them when dating. I know you will say women don't talk much. In fact, men are the one who talk too much in the front end game. Let me just dive deeper to get men understand how this happen and in which stages are you going to go through when you will be attracted to this lady. The first stage will be this lady will say too much too soon indirectly. Like she will say less, but at the same time it will be too much because it really needed you to know each other first before she could have expressed. You were supposed to get that information after she could have maybe taken her time to know you. So it's not about talking too much, it's more of the weight that information holds. Giving you an information that holds so much weight allows you, Isaac, to now open up to me. I'm not doing this because I trust you and maybe I really like you. I'm doing this because I believe that every other man has a game. Men who are using games, then they are trying to outgame pre-selection. So she is convinced that you are not pre-selected. Now that she believes that you are also desperate, she will eventually reject you. But she had to trap you first by giving you an information that holds so much weight on it for you to open up and use your game. Most women believe that psychologically most men will use a game on her. I know Isaac has a game, but which game? And I can only understand Isaac's game to finally frame him in the zone he belongs. If I give you an information, I will need you to give me a feedback. It doesn't matter if the feedback will make sense logically. I will analyze that feedback psychologically to understand if you are already pre-selected or you are desperately into me. So that is stage one. Giving information that holds so much weight, which will be too much on you, so that you can flip and you can get trapped in her zone so that she can screen you internally. That is why when a woman has a conversation with a man who is a stranger, that stranger will think, I think she's special. I think she's different. Opening up in the front end game, these women are never into you. This stage two, gauging your game. I can only gauge Isaac's game depending on how he will have a conversation with me. Remember, when a woman meets a man that she is attracted to, she is convinced that another lady saw that value in him. So she believes that this man is not single. So when I try to have a conversation about women dating married men or women dating men who are already in a relationship, it's not that it's just a rare and normal conversation. It is a subconscious test because I already know, or at least I perceive you as a married man or a man who is in a relationship. So logically, everything will make sense to you. But deep down, this is the only way she can gauge what is one of the unmet need that your wife is not giving you. How different are you compared to other men? I value you in that lens. How do you really see yourself in your own reality? Am I just perceiving an image that doesn't belong in a certain category? How do you really rate yourself? And the answer to the question is what will determine your value, because I am gauging your game. Like asking you that, I expect every married man who is low value to tell me that I can still have a wife and still love you. I can still date someone and still love you. Those words are true logically. You can have a wife and you can fall in love with another human being. But psychologically, she believes that you are making a move on her. It doesn't matter if you are not, but the feedback is giving her a different perception of the situation. And you are desperately seeking to date her. You are desperately qualifying yourself to this lady, and she believes that you have a wife, but you want to date her. So if you have a wife and you want to date her, then you are not receiving every need from this wife. Then you are dating a low value woman. If you are dating a low value woman, then you are a low value man. And what I saw in you actually doesn't exist in you. But upon us having this conversation, I will also be agreeing to your maybe suggestion, to your opinion, so that you can't see that I am not agreeing with how you see the world. That will also allow you to now dig deeper and consistently open up. Now, if you have a call or you call a lady, I am again convincing and perceiving your conversation as a way of using it to bait me into having a relationship with you. When she says too much too soon, my friend, reject her. The last stage is the most convenient stage for women. It will be saying too much, but again, not opening up and trying to convince Isaac, give me information of something that I know, but I lack some information. Like maybe Isaac knows something that I do not know, so that you can believe that she is relying on you, so that I can know if you are qualifying yourself to me. For example, I will say, we have men who cheat. Is it true? Now, how you will advise me allows me to be in your shoes and see the world how you perceive it. If your conversation will be about justifying why they cheat or denying that they don't cheat, then you are using a lie. And you're only using that lie because you want something from me. If you are genuine and you do not really care how I will perceive you, you don't dive into a detailed information that will allow me screen you internally, then maybe you are not into me. You are so much different. She know nothing of something that you know of, when in reality, she know every detail of what you know. If she really wanted you, she can use your lens to get last from you. Eventually, I will reject you. I just wanted you to give me what I saw in you. And I know you will say, I never expected that relationship to work. Remember, she is a 3 or 4 woman. She has been sleeping around consistently with the different types of men. So you are a 3 or 5 man and you convince yourself, I never wanted it to work. Are you still happy because Mary, after sleeping with you, she left? And you got what you wanted? Bullshit, Isaac. She got what she wanted.